Hi there, as usually it's me, just a voiceover, you're watching Review Machines, and this is the greatest ATV battle. Make some tea and get comfortable, my friends. It's time to begin, let's go. Today we've gathered more than 30 various ATVs, hammer-made and serial-produced, to make the huge competition between them. We've prepared a special race, full of multiple exciting obstacles on it, and all the ATVs will have to go through it one by one. The race is divided into two stages. The first one has deep water obstacle, and there are a lot of ditches and holes in the ground at the second stage. By the way, this video is the second part of the battle. All the details about the tracks and rules are in the first part, so if you haven't seen it, check it please here on our channel. Well, I think now we are ready. It's high time to begin. Let's go! The first stage is opened by little desperate ATV, which is called Breeze. It's hammer-made tracked ATV. It's equipped with 17 HP engine and a mechanical gearbox from a car. The tracks are made of rubber transportation belt and metal hooks attached to them. By the way, there are two bears and a heater, so it's possible even to stay overnight in the machine. The ATV can float, but the driver chooses the simple way. As we can remember, all the trials have two ways, a hard one and a bit simpler. There is always a bypass for less powerful machines. At the final part of the first stage, the driver didn't notice the deep hole and fell in it. While the previous ATV is trying to get out, the next machine hits the road. This offroader is based on a regular 4x4 car, but all the transmission is rebuilt. There are reducers at each wheel. The frame is enlarged and reinforced. There are low-pressure wheels, 1200 mm diameter. The ATV can float, but the driver doesn't want to run a risk and chooses the simple way. The final part is blocked by the previous machine, so the driver again has to go around this obstacle. This hammer-made ATV is called Maxirom. This machine is based on articulated frame with two sections. It's equipped with 2 cylinders, 27 HP engine and a mechanical gearbox from a car. There are diff locks on both axles and hydraulic power steering. As we can see, this time the driver goes along the hard way. But then there were some problems when the machine tried to climb on the ground from water. And the driver didn't want to go through the final hardest trial. The ATV Cayman. This machine has a design of a huge quad. There is 1.5 liters engine from Toyota Corolla with automatic transmission. The maximum speed is up to 70 km per hour. The machine goes on the hard, deep way. And at the final part, the driver again chooses the hard way. By the way, now we see the huge carrier tractor getting over this race. It seems he wants to show all the others how to do it properly. Now we see the newest ATV, Argo Aurora, 2022 model. It's quite light machine, it weighs only 670 kilos. It's equipped with 40 HP engine. The maximum speed is 40 km per hour. The ATV can be used with tracks or without them. Argo can float, but the driver decides to go around the hard way. The final obstacle is blocked, so it again moves along the bypass. This is probably the smallest machine for today, and it has a proper name. It's called Little. There is an articulated frame, all-wheel drive, diff locks, low-pressure tires. It has 200cc engine, 12 HP, working with CVT. The Little goes on the simpler way, but anyway, it's hard for such small machine, so let's move to the next one. Off-roading buggy Typhoon. It's one of the most powerful and fast ATVs for today. The maximum speed is 110 km per hour. There is 280 HP turbo engine and automatic transmission. The weak point of the machine, it can't float, so Typhoon goes round the deep water. And the same simpler way at the final part. Large tracked hammer-made ATV Jack. The transmission is based on Honda Legend, working together with friction clutch. The engine is taken from Mercedes car. The design of the tracks is also very interesting. Look at it.
Алексей. Байкал. Вы что, по трассе едете, нет?
Firstly, the driver chooses the simple ways. But it wasn't a problem for the machine at all, so it makes another attempt to get over the hard ways. But at the final obstacle, there is a huge problem to get out from water on the ground. The ATV Baikal 4x4. Again, this machine looks like a huge quad. There is 109 HP engine from Toyota. The axles are taken from Suzuki Jimny. The machine can float, and it moves along the deep way quite successfully. And the driver chooses the hard way at the final part. Serial-produced tracked ATV Tinger Armor. It has rubber tracks and 57 HP 3-cylinders engine. The maximum speed is 35 km per hour. The driver goes round the deep obstacle, and the final part is blocked, so it again moves along the bypass. It's a bigger and heavier machine. It's called Tinger Track 2. There is a full suspension system of the tracks, the same 3 cylinders 57 HP engine. Again, Tinger chooses bypasses of the hard obstacles. By the way, at this event there were numerous machines that were not able to take part in the competition. But anyway, they were very interesting. For example, this tiny tracked machine. Do you want to see a full review of the thing? The second stage, full of hard obstacles, is opened by little. Let's watch it. Quite unusual member of the event. It's an electric bike. The driver decided to show us how to go properly here.
Красава, Мишаня!
Maximum on the track. buggy Typhoon tries. Baikal 4x4 hits the road. Hammermade ATV Breeze. Thanks to the anti-roll cage, the driver is alright. Moreover, the driver decides to keep on moving. Tinger Armor tries. The next off-roader is on the track. Baikal 4x4 makes an attempt. Cayman hits the road. The tracked ATV Fearless. Argo Aurora is on the track. Kirjak tracked ATV trace. Tinker track hits the road.
Но это не смешно. Пусть роет, пока не сравняет.
Well, it seems our event is over. Now we want to thank all the members of this great ATV competition and award them with some presents. I hope you enjoyed this event together with us. If you want more similar videos, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, my friends. Consider subscribing the channel if you liked this video. Stay with us. There will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.